December 2025. We made it. Another year down in gaming history. Look, I know the elephant in the room. We're still waiting on Rockstar. But if you spend 2025 mopping about dealers, you missed one of the most stacked years in a decade. We got the sequels we have been waiting an eternity for. We got indies that reinvented genres. And we got absolute masterpieces that we will be talking about for the next 10 years. We have crunched the critic scores, we have looked at the player receptions, we have argued in the Discord. This is it. The definitive ranked top 20 best games of 2025. Let's go. Kicking off at number 20, we have Lonely Mountain Snow Riders. They took the brutal zen-like addiction of the original biking game and swapped it for the skis. It is gorgeous, punishing, and the perfect podcast game. At 19, it's the indie surprise of the late year, Expelled. It's charming, hilarious, and has unique adventure mechanics that just knock onto everyone's best of list at last minute. Don't sleep on this one.
And everyone says it was me. If the other girls won't play by the rules, then it's time to break them. Someone has to take the fall.
Coming at 18 is the massive update to Microsoft Flight Simulator. Why is it here? Because they finally added a game to the simulation. The new career mode, rescue missions, cargo runs. It actually gives you a reason to fly beyond looking at the pretty scenes. At 17, the hero shooter that took down Overwatch, Marvel Rivals. The destructive environments are insane, and the team-up attacks like Rocket riding on Groot's shoulder add a layer of strategy that feels totally fresh.
Boy, this is gonna be fun! Whoa, easy now, fellas. I'm the one who set you free. Oh, hey, this was not the plan. All right, you rejects. Get Tyrannosaurus Rex! Come on! I'm not even a... What's this game's tagline? Ignite the battle! Yes! Now, why'd I do this again? Oh, right. She's my rival.
And closing out this section at 16, Riot Games finally dropped their fighter 2X KO. It's chaotic tag team fighting that is somehow easy to learn but deep, impossibly deep. The net code is flawless. This is the future of the FGC.
Sheriff Kiriman, sighting target.
Now we are moving on to the games that punch way above their weight, the ones that got weird with it. At 15, we have Grun. It starts as a relaxing gardening simulator and slowly descends into surreal rural horror. The atmosphere in this game is suffocating. You won't look at the plants the same way again. At 14, from the creators of Stanley Parable, is Wonderstop. You play as a traumatized warrior trying to run a cozy tea shop. It is heartbreaking and hilariously deconstruction of the whole cozy game genre. Number 13 is the strategy addiction of the year, Blueprints. You draft rooms to build a mysterious mansion in real time. It has that just one more turn loop that will ruin your sleep schedule.
I give and bequeath to my grandnephew all of my right, title, and interest in the house and land which I own near Mount Holly.
A world of dreams and doorways.
The above provision is contingent on discovering the location of the 46th room of my 45-room estate.
I suspect you wish me to look into your future.
Should my grandnephew fail, then this gift shall lapse.
At 12, the co-op kings of Hazelight did it again with Split Friction. You have to play co-op and You have to manipulate the literal split screen divider to solve puzzles. It bends your brain in the best way possible.
But I really don't do small talk.
Nice to meet you too. So you want to go through more of your crazy stories?
My crazy stories.
But how are we supposed to get out of here if we don't start to trust each other?
I don't need your trust.
Well, I kind of need yours.
2, 1, go!
I took inspiration for this story from when me and my sister were younger.
Look at all of this. It's amazing. I base the story around my dad. All I can do is write this silly story. Oh, we'll face it together. We got this.
Yeah. Follow my lead.
Are you for real, Zoe?
I wrote it when I was a kid.
What sort of devil child were you?
Hands above your heads.
What now?
Ah! I did not sign up for this. Brace yourself, Zoe!
And at 11, a psychological sci-fi thriller, The Alters. To survive an alien planet, you create alternative versions of yourselves who made different life choices. Having to argue with your own what-ifs is incredible narrative design.
Give me all your love now. 'Cause for all we know, we might be dead by tomorrow. I can't go on wasting my time, adding scars to my heart. 'Cause all I hear is I'm not ready now.
You were always one of us. From day one. What if deciding, making choices was never anything more than just an illusion?
What's in your heart? But if you're not ready for
You're still making it about yourself. Just look at us.
Have you been ready?
I just wanted to find a way out.
'Cause soon enough we'll die. 'Cause soon enough we'll die.
Into the top 10, the big guns. At number 10, Civilization 7. It had a slow start, but the new age mechanics and separating leaders from civilizations make this the deepest strategy experience on the market right now. Just say goodbye to your weekends.
The lessons of one age foretell the next. And if there's hope for one of us, there's hope for us all. The future is waiting.
At 9, Ubisoft finally listened. Assassin's Creed Shadows took us to feudal Japan, the dual protagonist, Naoe for stealth and Yasuke for brute force, actually offers two distinct ways to play. And thank God they cleared up the map icons.
The path of the warrior is like a boundless river.
Nawe and her father train on a bridge
that begins as a stream.
Nawe performs a leap of faith off a cliff.
One warrior stands upon the battlefield.
Yasuke fights with several men,
while another lives in the darkness.
Nawe throws a grappling hook onto a rooftop and climbs up.
Driven by vengeance.
I have a debt to settle.
Bound by blood.
We will be unstoppable.
Adapt to every condition.
Nawe swings from a tree branch on a rope. Yasuke plunges his sword through a man and lifts him into the air.
And let your blade be an extension of your spirit.
Yasuke draws a bow and fires an arrow, striking a man.
Remember, justice is forged.
Nawe backflips into the air.
In the shadows.
Coming at 8, the redemption arc of the year, Battlefield 6. They went to basics. Huge maps, class-based gameplay, and leveling entire skyscrapers. It's chaotic, it's loud, and it's gorgeous. Battlefield is back.
Expect heavy resistance as you enter the redacted sector. Consider everyone down there a threat. Good hunting.
Let me welcome everybody to the Wild Wild West. A state that's untouchable like Elliot Ness. The track hits your eardrum like a slug to your chest. We in that sunshine state where the bomb ass hit beat. Smoking and grinding like a slow jam. It's West Side, so you know I'm around down to no man. Say what you say. Give me that bomb. Let me serenade the streets of LA. From Oakland to Sacktown. From Bay Area and Blacktown. Cali is with it, but they neck down.
Surprising everyone at number 7 with the perfect 10 out of 10 from IGN, Donkey Kong Bonanza. Nintendo returned to the 3D DK and the level design is just pure unfiltered joy. It is the best platformer since Odyssey. And at 6, a game that was myth for years, Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. It actually came out in December and it was worth the wait. It perfectly translated that feeling of isolation and scan-heavy exploration to modern hardware. It is stunning. This is it, the top 5. These aren't just good games, these are the genre-defining experience that made 2025 incredible. At number 5, the meme is finally dead. Hollow Knight Silksong. Team Cherry somehow lived up to the impossible hype. Hornet is faster and more lethal than the Knight, making the combat incredible, and the world of Halum is a joy to get lost in. It is the new gold standard for Metrovanias. At number 4, Hideo Kojima has done it again. Death Stranding 2 on the beach. It is weirder, darker and more visually stunning than the first. The graphics are arguably the best on the PS5 Pro, and the new dynamic world events, floods, forest fires, changing terrains completely revolutionize the walking simulator genre. You will be confused by the story and you will love every second of it.
Humanity is still in danger, still on the brink of extinction. Chiralium contamination is severe. The timefall storms are growing more intense as well. The rivers can flood in an instant, and earthquakes happen daily. Spirits of the dead washed up from the other side were stranded there just like everywhere else. And if they succeed in consuming a living human being, they'll trigger a void out, destroying everything nearby in a massive explosion. This is the cargo you need to deliver. Make sure to plot your delivery route.
APAS has been analyzing your actions so far. It's added some new upgrades tailored to your preferred way of working. Experiment with them and see what you like.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Other porters are also able to make use of your structures. This way, you can help out the people who follow in your footsteps.
As always, you'll be the one leading the way to expand the network. We'll be right behind you, providing you with support.
You might want to construct a watchtower nearby before you charge in. You can get a better handle on the situation and improve your odds of getting the job done quietly.
How does it feel to be back in the saddle?
Works same as it ever was.
At number 3, Sucker Punch dazzled us again with Ghost of Yotei. Set in wilds of Hokkaido, it is arguably one of the best looking open world games ever made. The protagonist Atsu and the introduction of firearms refresh the combat perfectly, a stunning achievement.
Creatures such as you and I cannot resist the call of revenge.
I found something new to live for.
At number 2, Supergiant Games did the impossible. They beat perfection. Hades 2. They took everything that made first game a masterpiece, the story, the character, the loop, and made the combat deeper and the systems richer. It is endlessly replayability, polished to a mirror shin.
It would seem that you are finally prepared. But time itself is against us. And war has come to Mount Olympus. Shall you rush now to your family's defense? Or shall you strike our enemy in the heart of the underworld?
You know me, Headmistress. I'll do both. It's now or never.
We witches oft are underestimated, but I am well aware how capable you are.
I have to be more than that. This family, they deserve their vengeance. But I cannot stop Kronos on my own. Will you aid me?
We got your back, sister, so just keep moving forward.
Care for a little wager here? Bet I'll take more of them than you. Let's see how strong you really are.
Time would wear us down, but with patience, we can withstand him until our night arrives.
This is it.
Death to Kronos.
Death to Kronos.
Which brings us to number 1, the most favored game of the year 2025, Clear Obscure Expedition 33. This turn-based RPG came out of nowhere and blew everyone away. The art style is jaw-dropping, the narrative is flawless, and the reactive turn-based combat feels completely new. Critics and players agree this is the genuine masterpiece and the best game of 2025.
Right?
I thought I was used to losing people.
Yeah, me too.
Take everything.
Is this true? Maya's with him. We need to go. Now.
Who are you?
I know it seems absurd to offer oblivion as recompense, but she'll never paint again.
What a year. That's my top 20. Look, I know for a fact you disagree with the list. Maybe I did not pick your favorite indie. Maybe some other games you wanted. Let me know your personal game of the year down in the comments. Let's fight about it. If you enjoy the recap, drop a like. Make sure you are subscribed because next week we are looking ahead to 2026 and the games that will finally challenge GTA. Thanks for watching and happy gaming.